What's up, guys? Being a beginner in any field of programming can be quite frustrating, and that is why I've started this series to help you blend in nicely. What bothers you the most as a beginner? Tell me in the comments and I will make a video about it for you. This series is a reflection of my experience teaching programming and web development. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so you don't miss future posts. Let's get started. So, when you are starting out in the field of programming and software development, these are some words that you come across commonly. Okay, and their differences can get confusing. So, we are not going to look at the dictionary meanings of these words, or um, um, we are just going to look at how they are commonly used. Okay, so a coder is anyone who can actually write code. So, if you can write a few lines of code, you can call yourself a coder. But you can't call yourself a programmer until you can solve computational problems. So programming has to do with the logic. Okay, so um, example, when I write code in HTML, when I write HTML, I can say I'm coding all right, but I can't say I'm programming because there's no logic being processed. Okay, but when you are writing in, say, JavaScript, okay, and then you are making things happen, you are solving actual problems, then you can call yourself a programmer. So in essence, a programmer is higher than a coder. Okay, but even though sometimes these words are used interchangeably. And then a developer is someone who can develop a full software. So when you say a web developer, then we are talking about someone who can develop a complete web app on their own. Now, a software engineer, or commonly an engineer, is considered the master of programming or software development. These are people who can solve the ins and outs of big computational problems. So they know virtually everything about software, what is going on, the testing, putting things together, analyzing, and all those things. So they are considered the gurus of software. So yes, you may see or you may hear these words being used interchangeably, but there's a bit of difference. And as for the dictionary difference or dictionary meanings, you see them differently depending on where you go. They may use them differently, but these are words that these are the common uses. And finally, a hacker. Okay, so when you talk about hacking, mostly we are thinking about trying to break through some network or hacking someone's account. But when someone says I've been hacking all day, they could actually mean they've been programming or coding all day. Hacking is not necessarily doesn't necessarily mean breaking through some security or anything. So hacking can mean coding. So look out for that as well.